Okay, let's say for instance that we're doing a view of the corner of this room right here that I have drawn up in plan view. So we have a window and a doorway. And we're going to do it from the perspective of someone that's standing in the space, say, oh, right there. So I'm just kind of drawing a aerial view of somebody standing there rather crudely. So their line of sight would be, anywhere from here to there, roughly. All right, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at a corner of the room. So for lack of doing it anything better, here is the corner of the room in sketch form. And so what I've done is I've created what's known as an elevation. An elevation is this wall laid down and folded out. So you can see the detail of where the window is located from the corner and how far up from the floor it is, how tall it is, how far over from the corner the door is, how wide it is, and how tall it is. So if we know these things, it makes it easier to do it on the sketch that we're going to be doing in perspective. So then, moving these things over to the side for the moment and using them as reference, I will be able to tell you, for instance, okay, so here's our person, and I will sketch that person in blue line pencil here in a little bit, but I can say, for instance, okay, based on my elevation here, I know that the window is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feet out from this corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feet out from this corner is right there in my perspective grid. So I can take that and I can draw a line approximately there. I know that the window itself is about 3 feet tall and it's about 3 feet up from the floor. So if I go back to my vanishing point here and I find where 3 feet is on that wall, it's right there. And it's about here. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feet wide, like that. So that locates the window in this wall. I'm just drawing all this stuff in pencil because I may have to erase things as I go along. This being the final sketch that I'm going to be doing, I'll probably be doing all of the line work over in pen and ink here in a little bit. I'm going to locate the other vanishing point over here and draw the rest of the wall out this way. This way. This is where I may have to erase something because there's going to be someone standing there. I know that the door itself that I'm locating in this wall over here is about 2 feet out from this wall. And I know that it's 36 inches wide. So it's not quite, this is a 4 foot from here to here. So it's going to be about like so. And part of it's going to disappear behind this person drawn in here. And the top of the door is going to be right about there. So this gives you an idea of how easy it is to use a perspective grid like this in order to do your drawings. Now I know that there's a mullion on either side of the window, and I'm just going to lightly pencil in a line there, and we will detail this window out a little bit more as we go along. And there's a mullion there, so it's kind of like a small picture window with 2 fold-out windows on either side. Anyway, so this gives you an idea. I'll probably, next time you see this, I'll have drawn this person in blue line a little bit more, and then we can detail that person. We'll decide what the floor is going to look like, what else is on this wall, the swing of the door, where does it open to, are we going to do anything special with the ceiling? But anyway, that kind of gives you an idea about how easy it is to go from something like this, a plan view, and an elevation, to this. So it comes in very handy when you're trying to do a perspective drawing to communicate with a client or somebody what your intentions are as far as creating the inside spaces for rooms and other things that relate to human beings. Anyway, all for now. We will have another bit on this shortly. See you in the next video.